button. Yo! Love hitting buttons. I love hitting buttons. Yeah. I'm playing a little bit of the Outward 2 beta. Yeah. I have a soft spot for Outward. Hope food was good. I want to die. My belly. I'm dying. I literally can't, like, bend. It hurts too much. There's still more. There's still more. My stomach has shrunk so much I can't even finish the same meal that I once could. That's crazy. I'll eat the rest later. Yeah. So Outward 2 has a special spot. It was a bit crusty. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Does it sound like I'm starting to lose my voice? So I'm hoping Outward 2 kind of grows from the first Outward. Also, Casualties Unknown finally came to Steam. Downloaded the, well, I got the demo, but that'll be for another day. Oh, does anyone, oh, Perm? You want a copy of Outward 2 beta? This is only a beta, by the way. I'm not, like, playing the full game. Check out the full game. Hello, Larry. I don't. Damn. Simple, you want, not heard of this. Think like a weird Skyrim mod. That was the first game. Mod pack, more like. In fact, I think Larry is nose rubbing me. I think some Skyrim mods were inspired by this. Sinful! Sinful! Larry. Larry's so keen right now. Stop. Simple, do you want a copy of the Outward 2 beta? I can invite one person to it. And you're right there. Weird, as in weird Skyrim. Okay, well, this is no, not sexual. Think more like, don't know. Well, I guess I'll just show you. What's that sound? Guess I'll just show you. Smirks at camera. Show and tell. I'll be honest. Oh, this is good. This is Unreal, so it's probably gonna do like shader cache. Mr. Larry! Mr. Larry! Oh, it's not doing shader cache. Display mode. Window default display. Overall quality, ultra. Okay, we'll play on ultra. That's not ultra. Why is shadows very low? I hate that. Motion blur off. Okay. VSync enabled. That's... Whoa, okay. New game. Okay, we'll do the tutorial. Damn. They're tutorialing me. Hello? Okay. Wait, is there no jump? Craftings. Oh, I don't want to do this. Inventory. Read. Welcome to Outward 2 tutorial. You can learn in any order you want from this hub, following the intended route. Follow the red carpet. Okay. My mouse doesn't lock to the screen, so I might accidentally ban one of you. Combat. Inventory. Is there literally no jump? Or is jump a different button? Currently, space is dodge. I could just do this. There is no jump. Crazy. Inventory. Okay. I learned the inventory. The jump is crazy. I don't think the first one had jump, to be fair. Maybe it did. Backpacks allow you to carry more things than your pockets. Some backpacks have special sockets for specific equipment like weapons, tents, kits, and craft. You can toggle on or off lantern in the socket with... Your items stored in sockets do not add to your overall weight you carry. Interesting. Be equipped. Now I have a backpack. Can I press L for lantern? No. Because I don't have a lantern. Tab not being bag. Did not mean to equip the lantern. L for lantern. No. Candelabra. I walk weird. Migrant's cow. Okay. All items have weight and some have durability. Weapons armors go down when hitting and being hit, while food and ingredients rot with time. Yes. Yes, game. How do I compare? I'm gonna guess these are better just because you see these. Oh. How do I... Sign. Okay. Okay, now I have a lantern. Okay. Is right click not block? That's crazy. Oh, middle click is block. Crazy. See those pots? I'm coming for you, pots. Only joking, we're friends. Press lock on to lock on. What? Is that a whip? It's crazy. Come on, try the whip. Sand ribbon. It's a whip. Oh, tab is lock on. Okay. Shield bash. Where's the Y-hander? It's there. There it is. It's there. I want to try this. Nice. Doesn't feel too bad. My computer hates this game, by the way, from the sound. Technically, it's a great sword, but a Zweihand is just a great sword. Just the same shit. Wow. Eh. This was just more Claymore than a Zweihander. Experiment how to main hand and offhand. I don't care. So this game really popularized. I don't think it came up with the idea, but it definitely popularized it. And then a bunch of mods started doing it. That you don't actually die. You kind of get captured. Like sometimes you get captured. Sometimes you get like brought to places, or you wash up on a beach or something. But the big point of this game is like, hey, you didn't die. You just kind of lost some of your stuff or something, and then and then you have to escape the base or something. Weapons can be wielded in both hands, allowing a plethora of combos. I'm aware. Souls like mod Gamma. Well, the Souls mod is more directly doing the whole like you drop your souls and then you had to go reclaim them kind of thing. This more kind of tries to incorporate your death as a like a gameplay point. Like having to be captured by bandits and having to escape their base or something. Yo, hey dude. Oh, I just feel horrible now. It's finally Friday, says Mibs. Okay, I need to stop clicking off of the game. Is there a way to... I don't like this. FOV solo. Probably that. Probably that will stop it happening. Why am I so tired? Oh yeah, I've been awake over 24 hours. Oh shit. He bleeds orange. I bleed orange. Why have I been awake so long? Because I had no fans or anything last night when the power went out. So I couldn't sleep. Like it was too fucking hot. This man hates sleep. I love sleep. Technically, I got like an hour of sleep because what happened was after the circuit, the fuse flipped when we were playing Paralives. I was like, well, there's no point booting up my stream. That's not what you said yesterday. I was like, well, there's no point booting up my stream and playing for a little bit because I'm tired. So I went to bed. And then I woke up an hour later, and the fuse had flipped again, but it wouldn't flip back. It was Dunzo. So I couldn't go back to sleep because it was too freaking hot. Why is the kitchen toast though? Because it turns out, sorry dude, Loot Bandit. These are mine now. It turns out that whoever originally wired this house, I really wish tab was inventory. Whoever originally wired this house did a really bad job on the kitchen. Or no, technically what the guy said was someone at some point within the last 10 years has done some rewiring in the kitchen specifically. And the new wires are fucked. And it's like, oh. It's like, I've lived here 6 years and no one has done any wiring. So, it's weird that it's cheaped out wire. Yeah, or they didn't know what they were doing. I am actually losing my voice, by the way. This is crazy. My body's giving up. It's the curse, guys. Every time I get any time off of work, my body starts dying. It knows. It knows. Why now and not earlier? No idea. The guy couldn't answer why it was failing now. And why not any time before. But, yeah. Because what he was looking for was like, oh, maybe... So originally... So, it was the process was so long. He started in the hallway. And then he, like, had to, like... He was like, it's a looped circuit. So it starts from one... It starts at the fuse. Goes clockwise around the building. And then back towards the fuse. And he was like, I'll test right in the middle, and then I'll test on the left side of the house, and then the right side of the house, and then we'll get an idea about where it is. And then he started narrowing it down. And then he was like, this is crazy, I can't figure out what's happening here. And then he was like, it's either further up the chain or it's between my office and the fuse. And he was like, that will mean I have to drill into the wall. These walls are like super thick. So I was really hoping it wasn't that. Also, he had to access every plug. And my office plugs, a couple of them are very annoying to access. One of them's at the bottom of that cat tower that guys like to see the cats play on or sleep on. The cats were locked in my bedroom. They don't like visitors, so they were scared. He was like, maybe one of the cats, like, damn it, like, knocked, like, a wire or something. So he just went through the building and tested. And then he kind of tracked, he was like, one of these wires in your kitchen is fucked. And then it turned out a lot of the wires in the kitchen were fucked. So yeah. So the plan is to set up a separate breaker for the kitchen specifically. So it's on its own circuit. Which is fine. So they're gonna, I guess, plan to do that. I don't know what that will look like. I don't know how easy that will be to do. Why does Discord say I'm playing Stellaris? What the fuck? Okay, you two stop fighting. I just look over at Discord and it's like, hey, you're playing Stellaris. I have a little device to find the cables in this shitty old house because of the to be done revelation. According to the thing, at least 3 rooms downstairs are primarily made of cables. He had a special plug thing that when he plugged in, would have 3 lights on the plug, and it would indicate whether it was fine, reversed, or something else. And he was like, one of your plugs is indicating when I plug in this device that it's reversed, even though it's not at all. He's like, I have no idea why a plug would do that or say that. I was like, cool. They aren't. The walls are just being electrified. Oh. So yeah, there are issues. Fun times. How are those things? Quick slots are shortcuts to skills and items. You can assign those from the character menu. On keyboard and mouse, you can alternate between 2 hotbars by pressing T for controllers. T. Oh. Oh. I feel like these are supposed to have things in them, but they don't. Try to use the cathartic charge skill to rush training dummy. I don't have that. Oh. How do I assign to quick slot? Put it on Q. Assign to quick slot. Put it on E. T. Okay, charge towards the dummy. That was fun, I guess. Spells, you will need to be unlocked at a ley line like the ones before you. Tune mana. So one of the big things in the first game is when you become more attuned to mana, you sacrifice health and stamina. Magic has quite an aggressive drawback. So that's like a thing. But my magic, indeed. Wasn't there a weird gremlin man? What did that do? Hello, gremlin man. Pick up firestones. So yeah, I might be a little bit low energy today, guys. Because for me, the stream never stopped. The stream never stopped. Don't worry though. I've got nice caffeinated Coca-Cola to try and keep me going. So you might be wondering, Bernie, if you don't have electricity in your kitchen anymore, how is your fridge running? Well, fun story. I'm running an extension to the fridge so the fridge has power. And if I want to use anything in the fridge, I'm going to have to come up with some fucked system. Not fridge, kitchen. I'm going to have to use some fucked system where they get attached to the extension. Guess what I can't use? My oven. Yippee! I can use I think I can use the hob because it's gas. Oh, and the dishwasher. I don't even know if I can do the dishwasher. That's going to be a fun experiment. I might do that tonight when I go to bed. Danger hob? Also, the hob is just, you know, gas, you know? You go... And then it lights. Reference to plate up. I have a friend who's really into that game. Always wants me to play. Not really my jam. Pump up the jam. Pump. Casting spells is not that simple. You often have to combine different abilities. Spark and fire sigil in quick slots. Set spark and fire, then cast fire sigil, which requires a firestone. Then cast spark while inside it for a fireball. Okay. So... What? I don't understand. Spark and fire sigil in quick slots. Fire sigil... What? I don't have fire sigil. What are you talking about? Am I dumb? Guys, am I fake? Is there a spell about I didn't see? I don't understand. It said to cast fire sigil. I don't have fire sigil. This is spark. Oh. I do have it. I just didn't have it. Okay. So, I have to combine spells. Which means I can do that. Cool. So, because I put down a sigil, when I'm in the sigil, I can then... Wow. Magic is just as cumbersome as I remember it being in the first one. Yeah, screw that guy. Wow. What have you guys been doing and or playing and or working and or chilling and or I hardly know her. It's down here. Fake. This is the crafting section. I love crafting. Minecraft. That new Minecraft update looks pretty cool. I'm gonna update my world. Play some Minecraft. Some enemies are better avoided than fought. Toggle crouch. Crouch makes it... Okay. Stealth. We're doing stealth. Easy to detect when you're standing... Turn off lantern. How do I turn off? Move to pouch. Oh. That guy looks scary. Avoid that guy. Tutorial. When enemies are unaware, if you are... blah blah. Therefore try killing the innocent defenseless trog without being detected. Do we get like I can see his butt. I got a new backpack. Oh yeah. If I remember correctly, your bag really can impact your, like, carry capacity. So you're gonna be dropping. Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. You drop your bag a lot so you can, do combat good. I think... like, Kenshi does that well. And I think... and I think Gamma wishes it could do that better. But yeah. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, fuck me. I really do need to play more Paralives. Because I did get cut off. I was having a lot of fun with that, to be fair. I made the decision not to refund it. Because I wasn't sure. I was on the fence about it. But I really want like a Sims-like game that isn't Sims. You guys were loving my house as well. From what I remember. I barely remember the stream, to be fair. I was just getting into it. I'm going to be yawning a lot. You're just going to have to accept it. There are 5 core attributes defining capabilities. There's strength, constitution, agility, intelligence, and willpower. Okay. Ooh, pretty. Fun fact, books and scrolls like these are spread out in the world and give you... okay. Lore books. Lore books exist. Most important are health, stamina, and mana. Yep, there's the core ones. Strength, agility, constitution, willpower, and intelligence. Show you're good at and what your weaknesses. Offensive and defensive. I didn't come here to read. Exercises can be viewed in the exercise map. This allows your character to better themselves and increase the value of their core stats. Check them out. Check them out. Wow. Default Dan over here. Wow. Wow. To complete an exercise, you can break through points which spent high. Oh, okay. Wow. But, wow. Wow. Anyway, they gave me a free copy of this to give away. So. Drop it like it's hot. That's a weird looking alien man in a rock. That guy? What is that? Poison. Oh, fuck me. That freaked the shit out of me. I literally flinched so hard. Status effect. Do you ever get, like, jump scared? Like, by a video game? Ow! Sprained my ankle. Okay, I think I can apply... Okay. Damn, I got faster after taking... Yeah, it did have crust. You become hungry and thirsty. Hold it. Gather potatoes. Yeah, Outward was the one. Outward tried to do some interesting things. Potato. Potato. Outward 1 had a few issues. One of them was multiplayer. It was the type of game where only the host multiplayer would actually progress in the game, which honestly was quite annoying. There was like crazy stuff. You could like beeline it. You had to go to a mountain, and in the mountain there was a ley line, and that's how you get magic. And it was like a whole crazy thing. I'm still hungry. I'm thirsty. It was a game that like was crusty, but and was like kind of survival-y, but mainly like an adventure game. Survival. Okay. I will get tired. Good to know. Okay. Ah, I see. It's hot. Now it's cold. I wish to get off this wild ride. I hate crafting. Okay, you can craft things. Wow. So much what the hell is this? Leave tutorial. I'm free. I'm free! Normal. Background. We can be a criminal. You know what it's like being on the wrong side of the law. Your nose may be clean now, but your hands sure aren't. Deadbeat. Whether through bad luck, terrible decisions, or some other failing, your life has been a string of misery and failures. That looks more like gambler, but hey. Lone wolf. All your life, you have to ban that person in chat. Give me 1 second while I ban them. They are banned. Disgusting! You loved it. All your life, you've had a distance from everyone you've met. That gives you strength and intelligence. Interesting. These are mainly just what kind of stats do you want to start with? Whoa. You worship someone. Warrior is there. Ugh. Oh, Deadbeat's like super hard mode. Any pure RPG class? Traveler? Sorrowburn? Aberdeen? Refugee? Shipwrecked. There's no strength and agility. Wait, no. I lie. RNG. Oh, not RPG. I guess RNG. I guess Deadbeat's kind of RNG. Look at these stats. You wonder daily if you'll ever beat the odds and catch a lucky break. Next. Okay, then like a background, your traits. Herbs. Hoarder? Hell yeah. Second trait. Intense. Cowardly. Crafty. Brute. Banrik, 100% a hoarder. And a bit of a brute. Oh, I get a third one?
Brute.
Brute! Sure, we'll go with Oath. The story so far. The new crown jewel of the heroic kingdom of Levan is the city of opportunity, where one can rise to the highest of the highs, fall to the lowest of the lows. Vagrants like you little the dark corners of the shimmering city, doing whatever it takes to survive another day. The blood of warriors flows through your veins. Although their last moments of glory was a long time ago, your sword and shield have tasted more rust than blood. At the end of the day, you believe your strength is what matters. Someone once said that you were too stupid to die. Some days you wonder if he was joking, or if just speaking plain. Okay. Normal, no permanent death. What do I look like? Booba? Gooba? Schluba? Booba? Old Booba? Old Booba? Show me them faces. Oh, these are cursed. What? I guess that's a bug, because I did set it to... Meme. Ugh. I look rotten. Hello. Hello. I've been eating tar. Need a haircut. I look kind of like a ghoul. Kind of. I'm the Joker, baby! Yeah. Don't like any of these. Gross. No mustache. Identity. Name? Flurps! Flurps! His name is Flurps, but he writes it lowercase. First letter. I didn't read any of that side on this side. Space to resume.
The new crown jewel of the heroic kingdom of Levant. Fresh built, untested, and hungry for history. A city forged for those willing to climb, and for those ready to fall.
Oh no.
When I crossed the threshold
Is that an alien?
of godhood, I didn't expect to be instrumental in bringing this bastion into being. But it has been 25 years now, and I can finally witness the sum of all those efforts. War teaches you to adapt and thrive, and creation is no different. Ingenuity, creativity, and passion all pooling at the center of this city of change. At its core, the Bastion is the apex of all the hard labor Levant has endured, paired with the heartfelt zeal of my dear husband. I watch over it all, yet my gaze can only reach so far.
She only has so many gays.
At the back of my mind, a whisper that tells me the mistakes of our past may return to haunt us. Even here, at this new frontier.
Gays. Oh! 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 My window's open, by the way. If anyone's outside, they're gonna just hear me making moaning sounds. Me. Do you think I can just stab this guy? There's no save. Abomination. Oh. It's not stealing if I just take it. I dislike the music. Are you okay, ma'am? She's okay. Pick up. Man, I'm just stealing everything. Abomination! You don't remember Link getting the shit kicked out of him? Good to see you're standing. It's not how you entered my clinic. That has no face. The music is... music. The music certainly is music. Sorry, I need to check my phone. It says the temperature is coming down. But it's not. It is not. It is not at all. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Still checking it. There we go. Is that a war wheelchair? Why does it have spikes? Traction, obviously. Human anatomy is resilient. To be so small and yet so strong, remarkable. Apologies, I digress. How are you doing? No dizziness? What happened to me? I'm certain you were left uninjured at our doorstep. Debt, sabotage, the reason the current situation is unknown. But you are safe now. You will remain here as long... Who are you? Splendid. You're on your way. We need beds for the next patients. Before you leave, here's something you should know. The person who dropped you off said some of your belongings have gone missing. Were there any value? My dad's trinket. Interesting. Personal sentimental value. Yes, but also worth the silver. Local pawnbroker, a man named Dulak, will start there, but at a hefty price to get it back. We have work for coin. I'm open to work. We have a man here intoxicated, needs immediate assistance. Cannot leave his side. Without a radiant lily to finish the antidote, he might be lost. There is enough death around here, so much sickness. We need help. Okay, get a flower. Get a flower. Get one flower. Flowers can be west of the city on a small outcrop. Beautiful vantage point. Careful when handling the flower. Unique properties, high combustibility when dry. Wait for the rain. Would hate to see you back as a patient, or worse. Do not forget your personal belongings or remains of them. Your backpack is here. Yes? Is something happening around town? The king is hosting a ball soon. Farewell. Truffle. Stole this man's truffle. I'm not allowed that syringe. Is he behind me? You're lucky I can't cut you. Pick up spade. I apologize, that was very rude of me. I can now dig. Scroll. Read scroll. Can't read scroll. Scroll bad. Move to Simon's Bastion. Okay. Fair enough. I guess we'll move to Simon's Bastion. I think he said go west. Go west. Hello. What does your name mean? Stands for Seeker of Veiled Horizon. I don't know what the future holds, but I wish that to witness it. What's the word around town? Just finished restocking where vandals decided to take a steel bar to my stock. Second time in as many months. They stole nothing, didn't even try to pretend it was about anything but intimidation. Is there anything you can do? Yeah, could, yes, should, no. I'm an immaculate. I could crumple up the vandals like a parchment, but if I did, then I would prove them right. They would think that we are nothing but the Scourge, violent, irredeemable. So I take it, and I leave them be. Is it happening to other Immaculates? Of course. So there's racism, got it. Every time one of us achieve anything, there will be people to put us down. Urkel is lucky to have found a kind human to help them. I have no such protection. It's also why I'm here, and he is in a shop on the town square. I have other questions. Farewell. I didn't have other questions. This music, man. This is play music at 24 level. Oh my god, where's he going? Where's... Okay, well I can't talk to them. Hey Mordecai. Hey, you're alive. Didn't think I was seeing you soon after that. You think the fogs would have better things to do than pick on little guys like us? Anyway, how are you? I'm going to get my stuff back. Good luck with that. Delac probably already has it on sale. Greedy little bastard. Might be lucky enough he hasn't sold it yet. I'd hurry if I were you. Word to the wise. Make him feel big. Stroke his ego. Makes him a bit more amenable. I love men. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Man's got everyone by. Man's got everyone by the balls. And even that's not enough. Anyway, good luck. You know where to find me. What, right here? Right now? Crazy. Who's this thirsty fellow? Don't know. Oh. I forgot how cursed. Hi, I hope you're having a brilliant day. Can you tell me more about the Immaculates? Yes, of course. What do you want to know? How does telepathy work? We have two ways to communicate. One is we're doing now, and the other is what your kind would call telepathy. We can only do it over short distances, but it has its uses. The experience between humans and Immaculates can be quite disorientating, so we try to avoid it. Is it true that you don't eat? Tears, we don't require anything what you call normal foods. We can absorb what people call corruption and use it to heal ourselves. I don't remember food, but the way I hear people describe the feeling makes me a bit envious. It does sound lovely. How are you treated here in town? I tried to look at everything in a good light. People were just uninformed. Or maybe they had a bad experience with the war. I don't blame them. The longest time my kind was synonymous with death. I just hope that the feeling will eventually fade. Farewell. Hey guys, can I be a part of your crew? These are mine now. Wasn't I just there? Wasn't I literally just there? Hold to rummage. Contains chisel and some money. And some money, honey. Everyone's in such a rush. Except for this guy. I'm riding! Yippee! You. Stole the arrows. They're mine now. The hell? Greetings, another beautiful day in the heroic kingdom, is it not? Yes. I love heroism. I love it. I love it. Okay. What can this humble engineer do for you? Of course, I can't make a fully fledged engineer, but I can teach you a few tricks of trade. Huh. 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 Give me 1 second. Enjoy this screen. I need to go check on, well, some things. Mainly one thing I want to check. Also, why does it look like I'm pregnant now? I just want to make sure nothing's overloaded. So I'm going to go stare at my fuse box for a second. Be right back. Huh. Okay. We seem okay. My flatmate will be home soon. I will have to tell them. You know, it's 30 degrees in my office, and then I go out into the hallway, and it's lovely and cool. That's crazy, isn't it? What? My office, for some reason, sometimes just takes ages to, like, cool down. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. PC Gen heat. Yeah. It's not only the issue. The main issue really is my office just is like terrible at like dispersing heat in it. Because it's south facing, so for half the day it just absorbs tons of heat. Really annoying. And today, because the electrician had to go into all the rooms, in the day I keep the curtains closed. It keeps the room cooler. But today...
No.
What's this guy want? I have no idea. Did I just steal those? I think I did. I don't know where to go. Down? Down. Where are the things I need to kill? That barrel? Dead. Weird stretch texture? Dead. Where are we going? This guy looks cool. I'll talk to him. Whoa. What the hell are these guys? Why do they have tumors coming out their backs? It's not a tumor. Okay. Bullets. I love bullets. Huh. I don't want to pistol whip people, but that's very nice. That's very nice. So, you guys got any plans for the weekend? I'm just robbing this guy. That's my plans. I'll probably go to sleep semi-soon. Because I can barely keep my eyes open. Salutations, friends. Welcome to my humble clockworks. It's a matter of time. We would be delighted to assist. I'd like to see your wares. Wow. Clocks and shit. It didn't help that that food made me so like comfy cozy in my belly that I'm a bit like, sorry, I stole all your stuff. Also got the comfy eyes. I do apologize. I don't apologize, actually. Look, I take that back. I'm not apologizing for anything. Humans yawn. I almost said raw. I'ma just rest. That's the best thing to do. I'ma rest too, you know? Maybe do a bit of cleaning. So I getcha. I getcha. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going, by the way. What is going on? Ooh, I want to go over there. Get out of my way. I'ma just rest. Resting makes me feel good. Feel good. It's just up there. How do I get to it? Are you a fisherman? No, afraid not. What do you want to catch down here? He's got a fisherman's rod. A harpoon. Bag overburdened. Uh-oh. Not anymore. Move to Urchin Cove. Is there going to be combat here? Money. Money. Need to lower my weight. Meat pounder. Wrench. Fancy. That was the Banny Big Stretch on the Banny channel. I thought Larry just meowed at me. Sorry. Don't you meow at me. Is there anything of value even in there? I want to go on the boat. Fishing harpoon. I have one of those already. I'm not allowed on the boat. I don't know how to use my gun. I just don't know. Nothing in there. Oh, guess I'm going back. This is very different to the first one. First one was very Rust-esque, I guess. This does not feel that way. Not at all. Pick up the juice. I'm just robbing. Hold F to drink rancid juice. Whoa, did you see that? I've become one. Oh, no, I lie. I've kind of become one. Aren't you tired? Tired of those who would have divided us? Nah, I'm cool. Enemy walks among us, predators within our midst. Oh. Wanted to buy a bakery snack. Oh. Sorry. It's too damn hot. It's so hot. Ah. You get me, right? It's too damn hot. Whoa. Did you see that? Spices of life. Meal feed. Watch. Okay, this looks interesting. Sorry, coming through. Oh, you hold to reload. Did not realize that. Soak towel, ring towel, freeze towel. Works for 15 minutes. It's a good shout. Well, I'm not going to go too much longer because the heat is starting to make me feel sick and I don't want to vomit up my delicious dinner. You know what I am saying? Do you know what I am saying? Yeah. I would cry. Move to Royal Palace. Move to the Royal Palace. I wonder if I can shoot the Sultan. Sultan what? Drink clean water. Ah. It's me. Wait, what the hell? Huh. Okay. What is going on? I'm stuck. Ugh. What a game. I can see why it's in beta right now. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Interact. Hey, Squirmy. Interact? There's nothing. The door doesn't do anything. I've just been running around this town trying to figure out what the hell I'm even doing. Very interesting. I needed to find a pawnbroker who had my dad's pendant, and I need to try and win it back. Oh, hey, dude. Oh, he didn't like that. I get it. I get it. I get it. Squirmy, I've been awake pretty much since yesterday. I'm crazy. That doesn't do anything. You're going to end up sick. Yes. To be fair, I needed to stay awake to, well, I couldn't sleep because there was no power. It was a powerless house. And then I needed to stay awake for the electrician. So I killed that spider. Murderer! Points finger at Squirmy. Murderer! I can't believe you've done this. Sorry, I feel a burp coming again. Am I a sociopath? No. Squirmy is. Also, for some reason, Discord thinks... Whoa. Can you tell that this game may or may not be in beta? Yeah. I finally moved and then Ruddy hopped up next to it and just killed it. Cats do be like that. Cats do be like that. Like how I'm rocking back and forth. Now I killed it, he didn't even notice it. Oh. Oh. He rocked up to it and I just killed it. Were you like trying to grab it so he wouldn't eat it? What was the plan? That species of spider isn't dangerous to cats, but their bites are painful and cause swelling. Ah. Door? No. So yeah, we're playing Outward 2. The second Outward. I don't know what's going on. It's very different to the beginning of the first one, where you essentially don't do anything wrong, and then the village is like, "You'll pay for your crimes, your family blood crimes," and you're like, "What the fuck did I do? Family blood crimes?" I wonder how I was grabbing that thing. I touch a spider that is bigger than an ant. We'll grab the web strand and carry them outside. Except for this one, you were like, this one dies. speaking of things dying, body alone was as large as the first digit on my finger. Speaking of dying things. Sorry. I watched the first episode of the season of... I almost called it Mick and Morty. Rick and Morty, because I was morbidly curious. And I watched it and I went... Okay. That was a thing. It's still going. And they're making self-referential jokes about it still going. It's crazy. It had evil Morty. And I was like, damn, they kind of squandered that. Need to go finish this season. All I know about The Boys and the ending of The Boys is that one meme that's going around everywhere. That's it. I know there do be a meme, and everyone be posting the meme. Saw the meme, but haven't looked further. It's a funny meme. I mean, the meme itself tells you a weird amount. Why was that there? Where am I? I'm in some palace. I thought I would talk to, like, a king or something. That doesn't seem to be the case. This feels very postmodern. Okay. I've yet to kill anything. I would like to kill something. Kind of get the impression people are mad about how Homeland presumably died. Which is weird. Been wanting him to die a lame death for a while now. They want an epic battle. All I know is almost certainly the one right thing the comics did. Because the comics suck ass. I'm going to be honest with you. The comics just are not good. I don't think they're good. I think there are way too many people, especially online, who weirdly, like, try to defend them and be like, God, Ennis was just, like, counterculture and it's really actually really in depth. It's like, no, it's not. It's not in depth at all. Just some guy who had a hate boner for superheroes. That's literally it. He just hated superheroes and wanted to, like, clown on them as best he could. But Black Noir was that was a cool. That was cool. That was the cool. I did like that reveal. Kind of glad they didn't do the Black Noir thing from the comics purely because I would have known what to expect. True. True. I'm just glad they didn't shove a hamster up. Well, you know. Yeah. Or make the Batman analogy who really wants to bang his Robin. And then it's like, oh, it turns out he had a tumor in his head. Wow. They kind of did that. Didn't they make, the Captain America analogy? I can't remember his name. Soldier Boy? Didn't they actually make him into something? Tech Knight and his gimp's ass sidekick. Need to drop stuff. I don't even know what I need to drop. I don't even know what I could drop. Awful. That sounds awful. Yummy. Yummers. Straight yummers. I do have a lot of bandages, to be fair. What is this? Flint and steel. Map of the region. But yeah, the boys, I've not been locking in with the boys. Does this take me out into the wider world? But yeah, I've been awake. Definitely about to hit 24 hours, at the very least. It's probably past 24 hours if I actually did the math. Hello? The wider world. So I won't be going too much longer. They just sent me a key for Outward 2, and I kind of wanted to try it. The beginning of this was super weird compared to the first one. I just get the shit kicked out of me. What's it? Got the Cramp Twins going over here. Oh, you're bandits. Guards. Guards. Oh, help. Okay. I got shot? I got shot? I'm very sad that I didn't get to... Oh, here's the death thing. I'm very sad that I didn't get to do more with Paralives yesterday as well. But hey, there's always time. I don't even know if that save got corrupted or anything. I didn't check back on it. I was too frustrated. I just went straight to bed. And then I lost all my power. Straight to bed. You jolt awake at the sensation of someone pilfering your pockets and lock eyes with a familiar face. We really ought to stop meeting like this. People are gonna talk. The thief coughs. Winds back. As he winds back his leg. You remember how this part goes, right, buddy? Kicks your belly, sending you rolling down the hill. Your world is a whirling burr, but by the time you finally get to stop, every part of your body hurts. It's one final insult to your dignity. You realize that the man didn't steal. Whatever the man didn't steal is probably still way up on top of the hill. Fuck. Fuck, the heat has made my microphone start to move off. Fucking, that's annoying. Is that the hill? What did I lose? My backpack. I rolled all the way from up there. Ugh. How far did I roll? Got my bag. Hey guys, you were completely useless. Didn't help me in any way. Well, thank you. Someone's taken a chunk out of that wall. Is that a flying saucer? There's more important. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to do more Gamma. I have decided. And then, because I'm now signed off work, I can just have normal days. So, I don't have to do an early tomorrow, and then Sunday I can do something else. I don't know what yet. I could play anything. Or nothing at all. Am I in danger? Yes. What the fuck is this thing? Just took away half my health. I just shot the shit out of it. Screw you, weird beast. It was called a Nether. I take all. Take that, Nether. Nether again. These are grade A jokes, by the way. You better be enjoying them. You better be liking this. Okay. I've kind of wanted to watch Plobius, but I keep forgetting to. Excuse me. Excuse me. Brain parasite. Brain. Piece of paper. When the scourge, some may insist we call them immaculates. This is a sham. Break from the greedy promise or can we? When admit the scourge does something they are not. Oh, he's one of those. He's one of those. I mean, with the Steam Deck going up in price. I mean, I feel good that I own one, I guess, in like a bittersweet kind of way. But like, I really don't have confidence that anything else coming out is going to be cheap. I think the Steam Machine especially is going to come out at a painful price point. And who knows about the Steam frame? My only saving grace is it seems like the Steam frame out of all of them is not going to come out anytime soon. So maybe I can save up some money. Maybe. Unless work fires me. I mean, they can't technically fire me now because I'm signed off. But you know, you never know. You never know. Do. Can I just shoot this guy? Nah. I've been here. Why is he doing that? Why are you doing that, buddy? Why are you aura farming, dude? It's weird. Time to do some rummaging. I've already looked here. I'd like to see your wares. Huh. I'll take that trade. Because I like money. I like money. Okay. I like. Squidward joke goes hard. Hey, Nutri. Nutri, my life is in shambles. Save me. Only joking, sort of. The hell? I'm shambling. Shambling! Yeah, I've been keeping up. You crazy. Isn't it crazy though, like... I'm like beating myself up, worrying about getting, like... telling my boss to go suck it. And then like... I've lived here for 6 years, and then... Apparently this cabling has always been an issue, but it never reared its ugly head until right now. It's fucking crazy. I've been awake too long. Can I kill these guys? No. I can't wait to have a shower after stream and then, like, nice cold shower. Then I'll put my fan on, round up the kitties, and just go to bed. And then I'll just sleep. I have no idea what's going on in this game, by the way, if you're wondering. I went out. Some people are asking about the old manor up on the hill. Told them to drop it. The place is bad news. I hesitate called it cast, but it goes to the region. But this isn't random. Huh. Yeah, there's a lot going on where I'm just walking around this giant town, and the town just feels like kind of like a showcase of sorts. Yeah, there's a giant town. I don't really start in a little village and then go out into the world. I did find a way out into the world. I probably shouldn't be playing this so sleep deprived. Because I am also just like incredibly sleep deprived. So you gotta remember I'm like Calyx Golden Piss. Oh, I'm overweight because I'm carrying this. Wait, where did the piss guy go? Huh. He's gone, Jim. Yeah. But it's nice to see you, Nutri. It's a shame I didn't get to play more. Paralives yesterday. The one thing I can give. Oh, by the way, Nutri, if you want, I can give you a. I can give you beta access for this if you want to try it yourself. Nice to see you too. Sorry, you're getting fricked from all angles. I did get signed off from work, Nutri. So work now have to legally leave me alone. I would love and appreciate that. Oh, let me do that. Let me do that right now. Ah. Outward, you have one invite available. Invite friend. Scroll. 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 Whoa! Windows Defender. That's great news. Missed that one. Yeah. So now, send. So now the way it works for me is, yeah. I have my first operation on the 12th, second on the 25th, then 12 weeks recovery. They aren't allowed to... technically, they can interact with me, but... it's nothing now. I can literally just ignore it. The most they can be is like, hey, can we have an extended fit note from your doctor? And I'll be like, okay, here it is. Okay. Okay, here's your fit note. I literally ate this yesterday. World's greatest meal. I love naan bread. Peshwari naan? Yes, please. I love naan bread. You get like a lovely curry and some naan bread. Peshwari naan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mild butter chicken, white rice, and naan. Also got fried pickles. I go with like a vindaloo or a thal, or I go as, or if I want spicy but sweet, I go Ceylon. But essentially my goal is always to like, I want my sinuses to be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, yo man, I'm just making you work. I got the medium once and they ruined me. Oh, I go for like top end. I'm like, give me the spiciest. If I ain't regretting my decisions the next day, then I ain't doing it right. I want the next day run through, if you know what I mean. I want... you little freak. I want my body to feel like it's had spring cleaning, you know? Cleaned out the pipes. I want to hurt. I do. That's the crazy thing about me. This might be a little bit too much information, but I cannot, for the life of me, on the way in, like when I'm eating something, find something that's spicy enough. But on the way out, oh boy, will my body tell me. I'm like a treasure hunter for spice. Oh, hi, Vivi. Oh yeah, it gets spicy. It gets spicy. We're just talking about spicy food, BB. And the effects they have on your... Yeah. Like, there is something about, like, my taste buds in my mouth where I'm like, this isn't spicy enough. Like habanero sauce, but I can't really handle it. I love habanero spots. I like habaneros because they're spicy but flavorful. I'm so thankful I've never had any issues with spicy food on the way out. Cheese nut though, that fucks me up. Yeah, it's crazy because Square Me at the moment, especially with like me not really eating carbs at all, I eat a lot of cheese and my body's just like, yeah, this is cool. Habanero is great. It's spicy, not too spicy, but also flavorful. Feels like pure acid pouring out the back. Ugh. I don't know if it's the pills I took or if it's my body is fighting something, but I can't stay awake. I'm having basically short moments of awareness right now. And then back to closed eyes and nap. And then chat has a lot. It's okay, Pam. Pam, I keep micro-napping because I'm so tired, so... There's a reason I have stopped moving in the game, because I cannot chat with you guys anymore and play the game. That's how tired I am now. I am so tired. But I'm also happy because I got signed off work, so I'm just chilling for a little bit. We're just shooting the shit and chatting while annoying music plays in the back. I feel that. Get deli sandwich today, decided to put cheese on, and my dumbass decided to just eat it. I've done that before squirming. Whenever and this happens almost never now, but whenever I get McDonald's, I don't remember the last time I got McDonald's, I always go for a strawberry milkshake. Like, if I'm getting a meal, I'm getting a milkshake. And if I'm getting a milkshake, I'm getting the strawberry milkshake because it is the best one. But I'm allergic to strawberries, and there's enough strawberry content in those milkshakes for me to be like, I'm firing my laser, but like from my butt. You deserve that milkshake. But it cuts up my body. It's like I'm eating glass. I only get chocolate. I hate chocolate milkshakes. I don't like chocolate ice cream either. I do mean only. Only? You go to the McDonald's and you're like, only the chocolate milkshake. Because it brings all the boys to the yard. Chocky milkshake at McDonald's fucks, and I hate chocolate. I like chocolate, like actual chocolate. Like, not Hershey's shit, like good chocolate. But like, I don't like chocolate flavored stuff. I think I can pinpoint exactly why as well. Where I refuse to get McDonald's anymore, no matter how many times I tell them. They always put fucking cheese on my burger. I mean that and the fucking price. Like, can we all agree that generally fast food, they're raising the price, but not raising the quality? It's crazy. I don't hate it. Yeah, the price is insane. I don't hate it. I just need it to be in the background flavor-wise. They're lowering the quality. I know. I know. If I'm at McDonald's, not by choice. I'm there because someone who has to go. And I just... You don't like the mozzarella sticks? Or like... I don't know what else I would even want to grab. Maybe nuggets? Can't really eat chocolate. I get overwhelmed by the flavor really quickly. If I have a Hershey's bar, for example, I can eat maybe a corn. Hershey's is, to me, just disgusting. There's something wrong with Hershey's to me. Why is that guy standing directly behind me? What the fuck? Mozzarella sticks? Excuse me? Wait, you guys don't have mozzarella sticks? I guess they're not sticks. They're like balls, but still. Not as cheap as it once was, but it's not as bad as the rest. It's because you're not American. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, Hershey's tastes like puke. Just putting that out there. I've had Hershey's before, and I'm like, this tastes like puke. I've got to work up the courage to go to the Arby's. I just like the name Arby. Makes me think of Arbiter from Halo. American chocolate usually has butyric acid, which others associate with puke. Hershey's signature taste is because they let the milk sour before making it one. That would be it. Americans do not often have issue with because we associate with chocolate. Crazy. They eventually had to stop that, but they replicate the taste. Okay. You do you. You eat your pukey chocolate. So the reason I just... Hershey's is an insult. Just kind of sound like an insult. You've got Hershey's. The reason I don't like chocolate, I think, is because I watched Matilda as a kid. And that fucking cake. If you know, you know. That fucking cake is disgusting. I'm pretty sure someone had like a shit fetish who made that movie, because there is something wrong with that fucking cake. Oh my god, that's why I hate chocolate. That fucking fat kid. God, it's like he's eating feces. It's gross. It's just gross. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I love white chocolate, even though some would say white chocolate isn't chocolate. But I say it is. Blonde chocolate is okay, but white chocolate is way too strong. I love white chocolate. The key to white chocolate, though, is finding a good white chocolate that isn't too greasy. Cheap white chocolate is too greasy. It's a juggling act. It isn't. It's just sugar. True. It's made from cocoa beans, so call it chocolate. I thought white chocolate was proper chocolate, and brown and milk chocolate was technically the fake. No, I don't think that's it. That's because cheap white chocolate literally isn't chocolate. Yeah, but everyone's trying to save money, so everything... The problem with capitalism... Oh, Banny's on his capitalism speech again. The problem with capitalism is you got to remember, anything you enjoy that you can buy, at some point that company is going to try and make it cheaper to make that product, and you will be punished for that. It will be a punishment for you. Here is my portfolio of references. Amazon's the easiest one to point at. At one point in time, Amazon was like useful. Now every time I go on Amazon, it's like, okay, where is this product but from like a local website? You know you're fucked when you try and look something up on Amazon and you get like 20,000 references to like Chinese companies where they've got a product, but they just fucking smash their fists on the keyboards to name their company. Arizona green tea. I'm really into green tea at the moment, especially like extra matcha green tea. It's good. A rare win despite capitalism. Unfortunately, I don't like it. It's too sweet. You gotta keep an eye on it though. You gotta remember, even steadfast pillars of society that we thought were too sacred to ever be touched, like Lord of the Rings. Look at it now. You probably would not like Arizona green tea. It's super sweet. think they got sugar-free. I would have sugar-free. I'm off the sugar. Until after my operation. Then I'm allowed to eat sugar again. For real, I need that. Mate, I've been since I've been off sugar, which has been since the beginning of the year. I've had enough gifts. Like, I have gifts to the right of me. Many gifts of like sugary treats that are just sitting on my shelf that I can't interact with. They're just there. And it's so the ideal scenario is when you cut something out of your life, it's not to forever. You don't want to be like a recovering alcoholic. You just want to be able to have a healthy relationship with it. So, but sugar is also really bad. It's a bad carb. Bad. Did avoid cocaine. Also, didn't like drinking, so I had no reason to get into it. I don't think I could do cocaine. I don't think I could insert things in that way. Like, I just couldn't. Same with, like, heroin. Or boofing. I just couldn't. You know? I can barely, like, smoke things. Just smoke crack. I couldn't smoke crack. Like, vaping scares the shit out of me because I think it's accessible enough for the way my body is that I could probably do it. So I don't allow myself to like vape. Ever. Not once. Never. I'm thirsty. Well, let's have a drink. Avoid vaping nicotine. I have thought about vaping other things, but in the UK it's difficult. Vaping weed though. A 5 mg. No cut. 5 mg and a half. Yeah, just take an edible. I wish they were accessible here. I would. Get a nice dry herb vaporizer and vape the actual plant. Don't buy carts. Just don't. You can make edibles from vaped weed. Yeah, it's just the beginning of the supply chain is pain in the ass. Double use. Nice. You can cook the spent weed. Like I'm walking around town. Like a little nerd. Yo. Don't you need to cook it? It's already decarboxylated. Carboxylated. Just eat it straight. Used to sandwich it between 2 slices of bread and peanut butter. Decarb. Did y'all see Vintage Story Weed mod? I linked in Discord. I did see the weed mod, yeah. I'll mix it into a smoothie milkshake. My milkshake everything goes back to milkshake. My milkshake brings all the blights to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I should probably go to a trader and sell some of this stuff. Chocolate milkshake weed would slap. Strawberry milkshake. And then it would leave my system really quickly. Hell yeah. What are you doing? Nice armor. Drinking them daily. Damn. I can't stand strawberry taste. I like strawberries as a flavor. I just don't like my fucking like tongue swelling, the itching, burning sensation. The fact that it feels like I'm shitting battery acid, or that there are gears in my stomach. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna stand here. One time, I took a mushroom. I took mushrooms by sandwiching them between Doritos. Right. It's quite fat, although by American standards, I was just chubby. Banana split. I don't mind banana milkshakes. I'm not against them, but if I have a choice between banana and strawberry, it's gonna be strawberry every time. And this is me knowing how much damage I'll do to my body. I just know. I've got a 4 Acco DMT and mushroom analog gummies sitting on my desk right now. Staring you down. Staring you down. Well, if we're talking about addictive things, I have Thornton's chocolate. Someone bought me those weird Nico sweets because they said that they are, because I was describing sweets that I had as a kid, and they said, oh, they're kind of like this. I have 5 packs of, well, Reese's Pieces Easter eggs, like small ones, and then Terry's chocolate orange Easter eggs. So they're just there. They're just there. To be fair, I have had no desire to eat like sugar. No desire. The sugar I kind of want to interact with is like in sauces and stuff. God, they put so, like pizza sauce, they put so much sugar in it. Coworker gave me a shroom chocolate that was both spicy, smelled horrible, and tasted like puke. They hit really nice though, but holy shit, was it rough getting them down. That's like me with my multivitamins. God, gross. But I always feel better after a multivitamin. I want to get into VR with slide mail or motorized shoes. Play Skyrim or something with no fast travel. Yeah? Yeah. I want to do Skyrim, but I'm in a wheelchair. God, that sounds cursed. And you have to do the motions at the side of your chair. That just sounds fucked up. That just sounds fucked up. You should just buy yourself a Wii perm and play like Wii bowling and... Oh no, you want a real trick perm? Do Just Dance. Apparently you do Just Dance. Just Dance is a really good way to lose weight apparently. And you've got to chew them up so they can digest faster and hit your blood-brain barrier sooner so I couldn't swallow them all. Gross. 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 What's my character even doing? Like nodding. He's like nodding. Want to lose weight, just eat less. Yeah, it's a numbers game. The trick is finding ways to suppress your appetite. I mean, I've got to a point, like, I went back to keto more because of how much energy I seem to have on keto. It's been very helpful. But it's got to a point now that I find it so hard to eat sometimes. Like, to remind myself to eat. I just kind of can feel myself wasting away. No, can't. Will, cause ooh, or dance. I dance by semi-lifting my one foot. But that's the thing about Just Dance. You just dance. 24 fasting. Fasting isn't the best approach. It's all about processing in a way that helps you in the long run. Like hardcore dieting, if you then that is very different to how you normally function. Isn't really a long-term solution because then you'll just most likely go back to old habits. It's more about like finding a grilled eel. I don't want to diet because that's a lifetime commitment. I mean, yeah, most people respond to a crash diet by ruining themselves whatever fat in the first place. Yeah. Yeah. This guy is scaring me. Yeah. Oh, it's a sign. I was like, wait, did my phone just go off? Kind of. Did go off. What is happening? What is happening? I'd rather do exercise by gaming. Something I genuinely want to do. Skyrim, Slumland, no dedicated exercise apps. Or physically exit the house. I mean, I've been trying to... Well, I would say I've been kind of successful. I wouldn't even say kind of. It definitely has been. Complements keto quite well. But using protein to, like, gain muscle mass. And at the bare minimum, I just do 2 minutes of one-footed planking a day. Just for the core. It's been very useful. After I lost my first 100 lives by eating 200, 400 calories a day. I increased my calories by 1,200 and went keto. It was nice, but also hell for me since I'm lactose intolerant. Yeah, keto is kind of meat and cheeses. Well, dairy. It's a weird one. Basically only eat chicken. If you're trying to lose weight purely for exercise, you still need to track your calories to make sure you burn enough calories to put yourself in a continuous deficit. Yeah. My only treat that I ever really get myself now is like sunflower seeds. But I fucking love sunflower seeds. And I swear, sunflower seeds, the energy that you exhibit cracking open a shell is like more than you get from the fucking seed. I love sunflower seeds. Cracking open some sunflower seeds. Yeah, you've said this. I literally tried this the other day while thinking about you and was like, what the fuck? It's like, I don't... It's like, how are you not just cutting up your mouth? I don't understand. Right now, I'm stable or locked at 160 kilograms. I'm still at work and at home. I think I'm, like, about to drop under 60 kilograms. Hey, I just recommend planking. Planking's like a really easy way. Planking's light. I just do some planking. It's a tried and true method. Just... And then you just see how... Oh, and the pull-up bar as well. But the pull-up bar is just fun. You know... It's not about how many pull-ups you can do on a pull-up bar, but how slowly and... How slow you can do it while maintaining a specific speed is what... Like, maintaining a specific, like, motion. Like, you don't want it to become irregular. Like, you really want to, like, tick over those motions in a nice, slow, smooth... Need the mindset set where I am able to view training as something other than pure satanic hell on earth. Whenever I, like, take a break in exercising, I lean into that, like... That burn feeling, like the painful but like rewarding after. You know? It's kind of like, it's slightly the same reaction I get with spicy food, except for I'm not eating anything. Also, for me, eating spicy food definitely helps me lose weight, which is a kind of a bad thing for me. Because I know I'm not retaining a lot of that. A lot of those calories. I love pull-ups. When I was fat, I couldn't lift my own weight. Just nice to be able to do so now. Oh yeah, I love... Like, now it's like... Now it's... I do this thing when I'm doing pull-ups. Because the thing is, the more weight I lose, the more I've realized, like... It's easier to be on my foot because I'm putting less weight on my foot because I weigh less. But like, I'll do this thing with pull-ups. Is like, I'm doing some pull-ups and then I'll just be like, and freeze. And I'll like freeze mid pull-up and see how long I can hold it mid freeze. And the weirder the angle, the happier and funnier it is. Struggle with willpower and it's easier. It's definitely easier not to leave the bed. Accessibility is probably it. I asked my flatmate, obviously. But I have, like, the pull-up bar. It's just in the hallway, and I pass it, you know? Like, the pull-up bar is literally there, and it's so accessible that, like, I just do it every now and again. I'll just be walking the corridor, grab the pull-up bar. It's literally just there. Like, it's so accessible, it's just like, okay. Just do a pull-up or two. You know? Just for funsies. And it's that kind of accessibility that really helps. If you make it so accessible, whatever what appeals to you, even if it's like you buy some like weights, and even if you make the weights like the weights you buy, you don't find them particularly taxing. If you still do like 10 reps, it's, you know, that's something. It's not, you know. Or you could be silly with it and like get a small one and then bite on it like a dog and just move your head backwards and forward. I don't know. It's all calorie burning. Got myself to start exercising by setting a rule for myself where I do 20 push-ups before every shower. Yes, you see, you know. That's the same with me and like just doing planking. It's like I have to plank for like I have to plank every day. Usually before I sit at my computer. And that's just because maybe it's psychosomatic, but when I do, like, when I hold it, the position, I'm like, oh, damn, I can feel that, my core strength building, and, you know, I'm getting a nice strong stomach. When I worked from home, it was great. I used to hit tabs and work out during my calls. Yeah. That's what I struggle with. I'm like a lemming. I'd actually blow my brains if I do something I don't want to. Yeah. I mean, you can use positive reinforcement, but then you got to kind of work that for you. It's like the concept of edging, I guess, except for you're not gooning. You're just edging non-sexually through exercise. Oh my god. This is cursed. My current, like, minimum is for 1 minute, for one-legged planking is... I'm like a tripod. One leg and then my arms is 2 minutes. But then I'm like, I don't feel I need to go above 2 minutes. 2 minutes feels good. I could probably do 3. I just don't want to end up pulling that face that Dennis Reynolds does in Always Sunny when he's filming himself having sex. I don't want that face. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be looking at myself. God, the tighter I get, the more cursed I am. You know? As I stare at this sign. Right now I need an arched back to not hit the floor with my tum-tum. I mean, like, yoga's a good one. People poo-poo yoga, but yoga's cool. Like... One of the things that's really helped, like, sore and achy pains in my body is I will lie on my belly and then raise my arms and legs, grab my legs with my arms and just kind of roll around on literally just my belly. And it really gets, like, a lot of those joints and makes me feel a lot more limber. And it feels really weird, and I keep thinking I'm a turtle. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm just there rolling around on my belly. Well, I don't really have a belly, but you can get the idea. Currently, though, for everything I'm doing, or not doing being the operative word when it comes to my calorie intake, I'm in a bit of a nosedive where... So, currently, my physique is... I have, like, full rib cage showing. But my flatmate was talking to me and being like, it's okay to have your rib cage showing, but if you can see the individual ribs, that's a health risk. And I was like, okay. That's... If you can see the detail in the individual ribs, that's bad. What is the difference? Well, your rib cage is just like the shape of your ribs, you know? But if you can like... Yeah, like... Yeah, like... Yeah, you'll see a few of them, especially like how you move, but if it's like... I don't have all my ribs Like, it's not super detailed. It's kind of like there's a little bit of fat over those over those ribs. I'm thirsty and very tired. Please come to the restaurant. Let me feed you. I've had exes like that. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. I need to find a bed. Yeah, you got a bed here? Man sitting on chair? Oh. What the? Now he's sitting on that chair. Difference is skinny or malnutrition. I have to start putting on muscle mass. I'm trying. But I don't want to be one of those people that's just like protein bulking. Also, can we, as a quick aside, can we like talk about the absolute state of like shitty gimmick food where they chuck protein on everything to be like, oh my god, this bread has 20 grams of protein per 500 grams. And it's like, that's not actually... It's like, fuck off. It's just normal fucking bread. You're just listing the protein count for bread. Pop-Tarts now with 5 grams of protein. And like 500 grams of sugar. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. We love it. We love the protein. Yeah, I just don't want to like... Need to find a bed. So people can keep binging to themselves it's healthy. It's like the Diet Coke thing then. I'll have a Diet Coke. Can I sleep on this? No. I've had a really fatty meal, but a Diet Coke. It balances out. I need a bed. Why is there a wheel here? Does this guy have a bed in the back of his... No, but I steal things. I'm so tired. And maybe overweight. Carton of ice cream. With a Coke Zero, please. I'm trying to watch my figure. God. When I was a kid, I would like... Nah, not even a kid, a teenager. I would regularly just buy like a whole tub of Haagen-Dazs and just eat that in one sitting. Just be like, yep. I think about doing it now and I'm like, God, that's too much. Just so much. I'm really confused what my body, especially growing up, would do with all of the energy it was consuming. Takes me 2 sittings now. I want to savor it, you know? Oh, I want it to be a little amuse-bouche, you know? I want to go... towards is literally growing. Yeah, but the amount I ate, I'm like, why am I not 7'2"? Oh, it all went to my penis. Sorry, I get it now. That is 7'2". I'm taller lying down. Kids need more calories than an adult, same size. Need a bed. Need a bed. I'm gonna die. Dude, I need a bed. Oh, I can just walk into you? Someone recently told me all sugar-free soda is really dangerous health. Way more so than artificial shit. These bodies piss out the calcium in the skeleton. That's not. I did when the whole aspartame K thing came out, and people were like, cancer probably. I went on a whole deep dive about aspartame K. Like I just like literally was sitting there reading scientific journals, and it's like, no, that's not true. That's not true. It's kind of like that one doctor that said vaccines give autism. Like, just one person stating some utter bullshit spreads misinformation in such a horrible way. I cannot find a bed. So aspartame is fine. Aspartame currently, there are no studies that indicate that aspartame definitively has carcinogenic effects. But there are studies being done around that it may have effect that in high quantities that your liver may be affected. But so the World Health Organization declares it as possibly carcinogenic, but on the World Health Organization's list of carcinogenic food and drink, hot beverages are considered carcinogenic because if you consume anything above 72 degrees Celsius, you are at increased risk of cancers because of that's literally what heat does. So, yeah. Wow, incredible. So, that's like how I would describe to people like a frame of reference for aspartame. But aspartame is one of the most studied human consumed thing in the world. It's been studied so many times. When it comes to the liver, it's about longevity, and they just don't have the data to say it for a long enough amount of time. So I get the whole waiting to see, because it's a hard one to get enough of a sample size, and maybe in time. But I really don't think there's anything there. I'm not gonna just poo-poo it, and maybe there is something there 30 years down the line. It's maybe don't drink 5 liters of Coke Zero a day, which is actually not super far off the number that I do drink, but there's literally no beds, by the way. But it's... But I should also, before I gave up normal Coke, I was also drinking that in normal Coke, so you could... That's a lot of salt. I mean, I love salt. Coke Zero contains 0.0003 grams of salt per 250 milliliters. I could donate my liver to research. I consume 3 liters of Pepsi Max a day. Salt is an essential nutrient. In moderation. Though I do like salt a lot. Maybe there's a bed in here. Just like me. What, you're salty? Salty, salty boy. I need a bed. Salty. I'll take my salt with more salt, please. No. I'm an essential nutrient. Good lord, right? I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I've been awake like so long. Remember yesterday wait, what day was yesterday? Today's Friday. Yesterday's Thursday. Yesterday I went up to the hospital, remember? In London. I woke up early, went up to the hospital, came back down, didn't sleep, and now I'm here. But salt is a mineral, not nutrient. No? I think it can be both. I think mineral is how you describe it from a physics? No, chemistry point of view. I salt my food specifically with iodized salt. So I salt my food with radiogenic salt. Because I want to have superpowers. One day. Literally just spent the last 20 minutes in... Are you getting enough iodine in your diet? Probably. I think iodine is in... I'd have to find my multivitamins box. I'm pretty sure iodine's in that. I used to take cod liver oil capsules, but when my painkillers started making me vomit, I could not stand the taste of... Because you can take a cod liver oil, swallow it down really quickly and not have to taste it. It's fine. But when you're vomiting it back up, you can't not taste that. You know, what's the disease? The toe disease? You'll know. One of you will know. The toe thing. Toe disease. You get it, you know, you eat too many fatty foods and stuff, you get gout. Gout. For some reason... can I go that way? Is this doable? No. You have gout? No, but when I was a kid, for some reason I watched Everybody Hates Chris and the dad, Terry Crews. No. Yeah? Yeah, no? Yeah. He had gout in one of the episodes and I thought it was cool for some reason. And I was like, oh, damn. I kind of want gout. And I have no idea why I thought that. I can't explain. Man, I need to watch the episode where he gets slapped in the face by Will Smith. What a good episode, probably. Let me just walk into this. Don't mind me, I'm just doing this. Guys, where the hell are your beds? I need to sleep. The fuck? Yeah, don't mind me. I just walk through it. I'm a busy man. I got places to be. Or are you saying what the fuck about... well, it's Unreal Engine, so... Banny wants gout? Banny always wants gout. Banny always wants some gout. Look at me go! Yippee! No bed icons on map? I don't even know if I have a map. I do. Wow, that's a cool looking map. I like that map. Actually really dig the map. Looks hand-drawn. Man. No, there was no bed icon on that. Were any of you guys map kids? There was an inn. Clicking on it does nothing. I was really into like making maps as a kid. I loved maps. I'd be like, I want to make maps. And I'd like to do the grid system. And then I'd draw it out. And I'd have like, oh, this is where the cove is. And there's a secret thing here. And blah, blah, blah. I loved maps. Maps were cool. And then I realized a lot of the world was either discovered or being discovered via like satellite technology. And I was like, well, fuck me then. Guess I won't be a map maker. Yeah, fuck me and my interest in maps. Guess I'll just die. Guess I'll just, where am I on this map? That's what I don't understand. Oh, I'm there. So I need to go this way? Yeah? No. Wait, no, I'm not there. What? I was there. And I've just come down. And now I'm there. So the inn is there. The chatting has helped me not fall asleep. I'm not 100% sure that I'm not asleep right now. This is the inn. There's no fucking beds in here. This is the weird piss thing. With the... You can't sleep here. You can't sleep here at all. Lucid wake. Poot shit. What? What? Where are the beds? Maybe we need to talk to the innkeeper. But I definitely saw a... Oh, my guy is so tired. My creepy gremlin man. Hello, cat. Gremlin man, please. Gremlin man. I hear the music. It summons me. I saw a bed at one point, and I just didn't pay attention to where I saw it. And now I need it. I'll talk to the innkeeper. Why did I pull up my sword? Don't know. Gonna kill this guy. Oh, never mind. I'm too vapid. Innkeeper, one of your finest beds, please, before I kill everyone. One bed, please. Looking for a room? I'd like a room. Do I go behind the bar? No bed here, you liar. Oh. I can sleep. I get to pick which bed. I'm gonna sleep with my sword out. Sleep 12 hours. God, I think I'm gonna sleep 12 hours today. This feels like a 12-hour sleep kind of day. Wow. It's been a long 48 hours, you know? I love sleeping 12 hours. I sleep about 6. My body loves 6 hours sleep. My body also loves... I have like a very good internal chronometer. And my body loves to do this thing. So my body will be like, hey, you have work at 3 a.m. for instance. I'm going to wake you up half an hour before... you get a chronometer in there? It came with... It's a package deal. Came with the brain. My brain will be like, hey, I'm going to wake you up half an hour earlier than your alarm so you can get a head start. And I'm like, that's great in theory, body. But in practice, that alarm is there specifically so you can get some rest. And my brain's like, nah, I got you. I'm getting you up slightly earlier. Then you can get up and, like, go a bit slower. It's like, yeah, cool, but, like, no. So then I, like, compensate for my body waking up early. And you know what the darndest thing is? My brain goes, hey, I see that you've adjusted your sleep schedule to kind of stop me from doing that thing that you don't want me to do. Well, guess what? I'm going to wake you up half an hour earlier. Because you need that, like, run-up time. You know? You covet the run-up time. And the annoying thing is, there's a part of my brain, there's a part of my head that goes, kind of like the run-up time. My bladder is my alarm clock. My bladder is only my alarm clock if I've taken sleeping pills. If I'm consuming sleeping pills, for whatever reason, I need to, like, piss like I'm a fucking waterfall. I'm like... And it's always squirmy at 12:30 at night. You could set a clock off based on when I'm gonna piss, because it'll be 12:30 at night when I've taken a sleeping pill. Fucking weird. If I get more than 8 hours, I'm fucked for the day. I'm fine as long as I get 4 hours, probably 6 to 8. So the way I work is like, I can sleep pretty much whatever my body wants. But if I sleep and then, like, wake up and then try and sleep again, like, right, like, so say I'm like, oh, I got 6 hours. Oh, I got up for half an hour. Oh, I'm gonna go back to bed and just kind of, like, you know, I'm just gonna kind of let the body do its thing. That fucks me up. I get really unwell. Don't do that. That one's bad. But then I can also nap. But I can only nap really after work, because it's exhausting for my body. PP. I have a bad habit of downing half a gallon. Oh yeah, I'm the opposite, Square Me. Because of the sleeping pills, I have to stop consuming any liquids 2 hours before bed to make sure that, like, I have to, like, fight off the half-past midnight piss. The eternal piss. Here comes the music for the eternal piss. If I wake up with a full bladder, I'll ignore it and sleep 2 more hours. It's weird, because if I haven't taken the sleeping pill, I can ignore it fine. But if I have, or if I'm getting on a bus, for some reason getting on a bus, my body's like, you need to pee. It's like, what do you expect me to do? Get off the bus and just take a piss? I'm not doing that. Fucking piss bus. At my age, if I try and ignore it, I'm going to end up pissing myself. I never do that, but I get the ache, you know? You hold on to it for too long and you're like, oh, all the piss in my balls. Because, you know, we all piss out from our balls. I refuse to nap. I feel like the day I do that, I'll like be accepting I'm old. Napping's great, but like, there's a time and a place. And that time and place is my bed. And you're all invited. I'm fucking around with my microphone, by the way. Daisy. What? Longest I've slept was 18 hours straight. After playing Daisy for 30 hours. Oh, great. I just saw Daisy and was confused. Longest I've slept was probably after I did my dissertation. But like, the worst my sleeping pattern ever got was when I was hardcore addicted to WoW. Which as I stated on Discord, my brother is hardcore pushing me to play WoW. Little shit wants me to do WoW. I'm like, I can't. I can't, man. I can't. You would play Daisy like that, nerd. Is certified nerd. Who's certing nerds? Do you get your certification for being a nerd from the cast of Big Bang Theory? Easy to troll a nerd. Just mention Big Bang Theory. I wanted to like Daisy, but I'd wander around alone, find a random item, and get sniped from some guy a mile away. Daisy for me was like the original friend slop. Having a gang of 6 of us, all on Daisy, trying to meet up, working together, was always fun. I fucking hate Big Bang Theory. My brother is basically Sheldon. Does that make you, I don't fucking know any of their names. Daisy was only fun because I had a BFF and a group to play with. Those 30 hours I did with that BFF. No, I'm none of them. I was gonna say you're Sheldon's flatmate, but really you're that other one. That other one. Points finger at room of nerds. That one. You were one of those guys. Man, when I was a kid playing World of Warcraft, I remember, for some reason, for some fucked up reason, fond memories of camping a world spawn location where you could get a flying mount, and just watching Comedy Central on my CRT giant television that I had, because even though when I was a kid at that point, big screen, flat screen TVs were like the thing. I'd got my big CRT. The CRT was massive. The CRT was so big that it was bigger than me, and if it fell off the thing, it would have killed me. Like, it was heavy. But the reason we had it was because got it for free off of Free Cycle, which was a website that existed where you could be like, someone would be like, hey, I don't want this thing anymore, but I don't want to take it to a dump. Does anyone want it? And you just go get it. And I got this giant CRT. And I remember sitting there, you know, lounging back in my chair, waiting for, I remember this so vividly. I'm there. in my chair, you know, keeping one eye on the game to see if this mount spawns. And then on the other, I'm watching Comedy Central. I think... what would have been on Comedy Central? I don't think Scrubs was on Comedy Central at the time. Maybe it was. But 2.5 Men came on. And every time 2.5 Men came on, I would just swear at them because I hated them. Because I'd be like, I fucking hate this show. And then what happened? Because you're like, what's the point of this story, Banrik? It's just a fucking terrible memory. This dwarf, this alliance, obviously, dwarf. The mount spawns, and I go for it. But because I've been distracted by swearing at 2.5 Men, this dwarf hunter, because I'm a paladin at the time, because paladin was my main, like, snipes it, tags it, so it's his kill. So I go for, I know I'm not going to get it now, so, and he gets the kill on it, but I kill him, and I camp him until the body despawns out of fucking spite, and that's a good memory for me for some reason. Apparently that's a kid, not a dwarf. That's why they call it 2.5 Men. Didn't that kid, like, become, like, a crazy cuckoo, like, religious kid, and then they, like, took him out of the show? Because, yeah. By the way, that mount spawned once every 2 weeks. Just a frame of reference. Just a frame of reference so you understand. That mount spawned once every 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks. Well, they killed Charlie off. For reasons. Exactly why my TV sits unplugged. Before the TV could kill you, now it only profiles and spies on you. I don't have a television. Back in the day when your TV could kill you. I remember that CRT very well because I rubbed a magnet across the screen, which you should never do to a CRT. And was like, oh shit, I fucking broke the screen. My mom's gonna kill me. And then, like, over the space of the next 8 hours, it slowly healed. Yeah, killed him off, and the show died. Well, you guys don't like Ashton Kutcher? He was good in that one movie, The Butterfly Effect. That one movie. Butterfly Effect? One time playing DayZ, a group of toxic admins decided to raid our base using admin gear spawned in. Why would they not just, like, fly no-clip in? The group dunked on them, so they banned us for cheating because no way we are that good at the game. Why don't they just do /kill? /kill. /kill. Why don't you just make the player 0.2% shorter? My friend casually sits at 4,000 hours on DayZ. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. That's why I don't play WoW. Because it is my hyper-focus game. Like, I mean, like, insane hyper-focus. So, I will never play it again. It never came to Game Pass, and then they ruined Game Pass. So, yeah. Now, isn't it, like, super expensive? And you don't even get all the day one games anymore? Stupid Game Pass. I mean, I guess I could get Game Pass to try Subnautica 2, but I really want to wait on it because Subnautica 1 was hellish in early access, so. But all my homies be playing... Actually, all my homies be playing Vintage Story right now. Did you see the Eula? I didn't. Yeah, I get where you are coming from, Perm. I feel like if you pop your cherry too early, that experience ain't gonna be nearly as good. Did the Eula say that I have to give them my firstborn? We do not guarantee an enjoyable experience. Any experience is enjoyable if you're involved. Smiley face. Says you can't participate in a class action lawsuit. That doesn't that in a EULA that doesn't hold any weight at all. That's like there's another thing that people do where they think that works, but it doesn't. It doesn't work in America. It doesn't even work in America. It's just like a thing that... The only reason they do it is because then they bring it up when someone goes to a lawsuit to slow the process down. You just want to slow the lawsuit down. Vindictive companies slow the lawsuit down because they're trying to bleed the other person out. That's literally it. You just put up as many roadblocks as possible to slow the process down. Which should be fucking illegal in and of itself. But, no, fucking... I need... What do I need? Cinnamon toast. Eat the cinnamon toast. Delicious. I love cinnamon toast. I can't use those. Vial of oil. It's almost 1 in the morning. I was going to wrap up like an hour ago. You guys got me talking. You guys got me chatting about WoW? You knew. You knew. Guys, the other day I was like perusing, I think it was Steam. And I saw an update and I thought the update was for Guild Wars 2. And I thought it was adding a load of quality of life features that I finally wanted for Guild Wars 2. And I was like, hell yeah! And then I realized when I... What the fuck? I realized when I scrolled up, it wasn't for Guild Wars 2, it was for the Guild 2. And I was so pissed off. Mainly at myself. But still. I was so pissed off. You ever do that? What's wrong with all the plants? Why are they doing that? You ever get like, you read something, but you get the title slightly confused, and then you're so disappointed that you did that? You're like, ah. I do that way too often. I'll be reading shit like, you know? I'm like, ah. Yeah. 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 I think I'm done with this game, guys. I think it's time to close this game, where I've done nothing and got confused and wandered around for multiple hours. It's crusty as fuck. Yes. It is. It is Outward. It definitely feels like the first one in that regard, but it feels very different in other ways. I forgot you were playing the game. If I'd continued putting my full attention into playing the game, I would have fallen asleep. Because it required enough of me to focus on it for energy I don't have. This is what happened when we played Star Sector, by the way. I was so fucking tired after work when we played Star Sector that I cannot tell you anything I did when we played Star Sector. I know I enjoyed it, and I want to go back to it, and I feel sorry for Simfo, who is a grumpy little man who wants to kiss my feet. That's why he chooses to be so sure, so he's close to feet. That's just a secret that I'm just sharing with you right now. But, what the fuck am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking about? Drowsy legs. I mean, I could be ranting. I have plenty to rant about as well. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? I'm quitting. I'm quitting right now. Nutri, you better enjoy that playtest. Just chatting stream when? Never. I refuse to ever go into the just chatting category. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. Ever. Oh, did you send it? Yeah, I sent it. Yeah, I sent it. Yeah, I sent it. I be sending though. Oh, Paralyze had an update. That's cool. We need to play more of that. First patch. Improved memory management, reduce crashes. Did it crash? There's pathfinding, initial loads. Okay. Why is there a picture of everyone naked on the train? What the fuck? Don't like that. Do you think it's out of line to say that I feel like Paralyze is one of the wokest games I've played in a long time? And I'm all for it. I feel like this is the type of game you want to be woke. And I don't use the term woke lightly. I'm not one of those. I don't see it as a derogative either. I just find it like, I get what people try and do with the word woke, but I look at it as like, the term woke is like, the term, I'm not even gonna. But like Paralyze is a game you want to be woke because then you can play it and you can make fun of it if you want, or you can embrace it because you can do what you want with it. I love the word woke because it makes me think of eggs. Also, it's like people get so annoyed by that word on both sides of the. It's just nothing, burgers. Nothing. It's literally nothing. That's the best part. But you know. Oh, did you hear about? Okay, so now I am literally just doing just chatting without just chatting. Did you hear about the what's it? The studio that does Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I need to go back to because I was having a lot of fun with that. But something happened and I got distracted. Um, um, they're doing the Lord of Rings in the style of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I am so down for that. Fucking hell, I am down for that. Hell yeah. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Lord of the Rings? Yes, please. A good Lord of the Rings game? Yes, please. I remember GTA 6 announcement. There was a rumor. I remember people losing their shit when I don't pay attention to GTA 6 at all. I watched one of the trailers and I was like, not set in 80s Miami, 0 out of 10. Where's Tommy? Where's Tommy? I was like a dementia patient, like yelling out for their long lost son. Where's Tommy? That's so dark. But people, the only thing I heard, Jason, was people getting. There was a unfounded rumor that the girl from GTA 6 is transgender, and it's like, who cares? Everyone in the GTA universe, all the main characters are horrible people. Who cares? Literally, who cares? Like, you, like, if you're playing a game, like, I can get that you get invested if you play a game where you create the character. But this is, you're not creating the character. You're playing through the journey of someone else. That's their story. That's how stories work. Fucking hell. Who cares? Like, okay, you can be annoyed if GTA 6 is just like them shoehorning in, like, every chance they get that the character is, like, transgender, like, putting it, like, not on a pedestal, that's the wrong thing to say. Like, just, like, making it, like, a token gimmick. I get that. I get being annoyed by that. It's like, who the fuck wants to play that game? Like, that's not fun. But, like, they're not gonna do that. It's GTA. They're not gonna do that. If it is true, it will come up once. God. Who fucking cares? Like, if they do the... So, I don't like the game Gone Home. Because Gone Home tries to do this stupid thing where it tries to be like, ah, gotcha. And it's like, dude, who fucking cares? This person's family fucking sucks. They shouldn't have gone home. Like, who cares? Like, they're fucking bigot assholes. Like, you haven't got me. You just created a very boring game where you wanted the ending to be the, like, gotcha 10 out of 10 twist. And it's like, this is boring. This is a boring game. So. But, like, yeah, who fucking cares? Who gives a crap? Like, it's not like that there's a secret plan by the government to make you play as transgender people in video games to slowly convert you into a transgender person. No, that's not true at all. And I say this as the spokesperson of all governments. God, what am I talking about? You sure? 100%. It's like, I'm sure. I'm damn sure. You gotta remember, here's the situation. Here's the long and the short of it. The only thing that matters to any group in power is the rule of divide and conquer. Because the one thing we have in common is all of us. Doesn't matter the color of our skin, like our gender, our sexual orientation. We're all getting fucked over by rich people. And the one thing they don't want us doing is all being on the same page. That's what you need to remember. That's the big thing. That's the secret. Everything else is just games. Just games to keep us divided. It's the big game. What I find ridiculous is the minority group being so loud, who won't even play the game, getting their way and ruining the feeling it would have for those who do play out. I mean, who cares? Who cares? It's all a political game to get us to stay divided. It's all about money, baby. It's all about money. It's all about money, honey. Remember that. Remember. It's always about money. Everything is always about money. Eat the rich. They probably taste pretty good with all that fucking rich stuff they put in their body. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble about, like, we're doing the circling the drain thing. You know, you guys probably have picked up on this circle. When I'm tired enough and I'm circling the drain, I start circling into, like, gutter politics. Like, shitty, boring politics. Like, we shouldn't need to talk about because it should be common sense, but no one has common sense anymore. No one has any common sense because they took that away from us and replaced it with shitty hate. They just replaced it with hate. And you know what I hate? I hate ending my stream, but I think this is the point where I should do it. Because I've got some delicious leftover KFC to eat. Rant the stream to sleep. Man, I'm a freak. I'm a loser. But I am ending the stream now. So I do not believe anyone is here who hasn't been here for a long time. But I'm still going to do the outro. So if you're new to my channel, you can follow my channel. You can join my Discord for Discord-related stuff like the game poll. I desperately need more things in the game poll. I would be really happy. I'd be remiss, I would say, if some people put some more stuff in the game poll. Remember, I'm going to be around more now for like 4 months. So you guys need to like give me more things to stream to distract me. And also, if you've got a spare chunk of change, you can always subscribe. I'm now going to go. I'm going to walk out the door. I'm going to resist booting up Stellaris. Or donate on Ko-fi. I guess there is a Ko-fi, yes, that I forgot even existed. Which you can donate to if you want me to smoke crack. How would you guys feel if I just turned into, like, a crack addict? And, like, all of your support was going towards me doing crack? Would that feel good? Would you be like, yeah, I'm into that? Or would you be like, I'm not into that? Banrik crack arc is goated. I don't think I would stream because I would have sold all parts of my stream setup to pay for crack. So... Would you gain better or way worse? I wouldn't have a computer. I would have sold it for crack. I'd probably like IRL stream off of like a shitty phone. And I'd show my face and not care about it, and I would look awful. Well, awful. I don't look particularly good in the first place. You'd be streaming. Yeah, see? See, Nutri gets it. Nutri gets it way too well. That's scary how you zoomed in on that. And I'd be like begging people for money, and then I'd get my hit, and then I would just insult you. And that would be the abusive cycle. And you guys would only donate because you'd be like, Banny, please, you need to get off crack and get your life together. Please buy some food. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy some food. I'm really hungry, so I'm just gonna buy some food. And then I come back and be like, oh, hey guys, yeah, crack's great. That would be the circle. That would be the circle. And then, like, Mal would finally invite me over to Netherlands, and I'd go over there and steal all her shit. Oh. And Mel would be surprised that I would do it. I'm going to rehab in the morning. I just want to get a hot dog at the gas station. Just give me my last hot dog of freedom. Come on, guys. I just want to taste one more glizzy. Give me the glizzy, guys. I can't believe you won't give me the glizzy. And then I'd come back like 20 minutes later after coming from the toilet and be like, guys, I'm glizzy glazed. God, I would make such a good crack addict. God, I would be primo crack addict. God, I should never do crack. You know what I should do is fucking wrap up. Look, this is cursed. Guys, I need to wrap up. I need to stop. Guys, I need to stop. I'm ending my stream now, okay? I'm actually ending my stream. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care.